take every proposal seriously, and we will act in a timely fashion.
The challenges here are daunting. Daunting for the Iraqi government, trying to get some order out of chaos. Daunting for the United States government to get its assistance in order so that we can make progress.
Parties around this table who spent a lot of time thinking about the way forward.
I think we were pleasantly surprised. The President said some very nice things. He thanked us for what we were doing. He said this is a very serious effort, a serious report, and I'm going to give it serious study and thought. And I would like to think it might offer us a common way forward with respect to this difficult problem, or something like that.
Mr. Hamilton, anything else that you would like to, you took away from that meeting this morning?
Oh, I agree with Jim. It was a very positive reaction to our report. He was very gracious, very open, and the comments he made to the press afterwards, I thought were all positive. Look, that's all we can ask for, is that the President and his advisors look at our proposals carefully. We've got a lot of groups out here in Washington making recommendations now. I think the importance of our group, and I believe the President recognized this, is that we're the only ones offering bipartisan advice.
This is the only bipartisan report for sale. And it's going to take a bipartisan approach to solve the problems of Iraq. In any foreign policy or security issue, you can't get there if the American people are not with you, and they're not going to be with you unless you can bring it together behind a bipartisan approach. So that's why we're maybe cautiously optimistic that the recommendations will be looked at very seriously, and perhaps a lot of them, hopefully, will be subscribed to. You know, it is a comprehensive strategy, as we said in the rollout. These recommendations are interdependent. They're mutually reinforcing. You really shouldn't treat it like a fruit salad and pick one and leave another and that sort of thing. But the President, of course, is going to take the ones he can support and maybe not take the ones he can't. The Democratic Congress may take the ones they can support and not take the ones they can't.
They do have our names.
We say as we train and equip Iraqi forces and as they are deployed, then we begin to bring our combat troops home. I don't think that's inconsistent.
So
we will retain our interest in this subject, and if there's a way that if someone calls upon us to try and help with the implementation of our recommendations, that's a horse of a different color. But
at this point, we pass it on to the policymakers.
That's right.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.
Okay.